Yeah, Mamma sounds some more cover from Ghana for TV so what him say, ye na be my captain Kojo Smart Irenchi. What one na popo, na no kaka, na no cheche, de biano, wabona na do mo se Ghana ye de car na den and radampo. Or better chair na bill. I de ma Ghana sign a road or boy, ne Japadi na ever more my Ghana hinano. What one or the Kennedy, a compreco e Japan, e kana. Only my some new details, and I'm the ability to Jebra Pa, Netine Eco. Kennedy, a compre Japan about is a captain Kojo Smart a Rinchi. What on an anuka can anuko when I wouldn't know his sabio. Only taku na when I simpoa. I am glad on one casabet and simple to say, watch and a row, no watch and a row again. One, ye funny Japadi way my gun and pump one at Tadish and iPad no. Ye funny Bibia and Magana, we need to cool. No, captain, no, about air condition, I want no Kennedy, a compre Japan ho. And my cat was then in Yakaba, won't to mean to have seen there. And so when him can be dying, when him saw a buying be a yard, the anas are buying the car, a car who do be honors when him can't die, the ometon on a canning fuel, canning and son of the die car, any so what dying. Every say, just someone who done the can. Eddie be out to your fire captain could just my say, Obi can say guasso, hand time, and it goes one time pa. Or say when you move, night when Muna only 3 months, and him for fair for subject to say from Dakar, baby a musuna emunina, I say poto, captain to one, when in a hoshi, and po, and I can't go to me at and roll, Eddie Magana, I dedicating the BB at the stamp of boom, say a property of the Republic of Ghana, air troll. What do you Kennedy Nika air conditioning or Bosticana Mountain? So, Mr. Yankuti, Emma.
What's so? Captain Smart. On Kasei. Me last time I make catching me, I don't mind. Near all you know, so baby, or MP TV makes a lot of sense. But then, me, Tiena, I will committee Blanderby. Also, we Bobby Sia, Otuya, me a man for Captain Smart. May air condition your budget 3 years ago. Up to now, what they cut 10,000. So what moral rights do you have even to criticize somebody say, or just be seen would go to Supercare and pay? I called my engineer today, sir. Captain Smart, still what they cut 10,000. 3 years in it. What's who go on say, what be seen, no what you are near mouth for. Sir, Ube chia sikanwa ebia based on your analysis ebi kura nkanem wo dia business but enam say waka o 2 pentinti so please stop talking plenty common 10,000 cedis you can pay. Jesus. 10,000 cedis, you fucking cheap boy.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne pia no na ne opa bibia kokotoko ne na bro o konfo e ho na me scan Twitter ye na me kire wo mo ma hira wo ayo kase pia
but me say question we answer wakoso ye the gold to support oil na ma oil boa ba form say sa policy no one say
me from an unintelligent move.
Oh,
yeah.
It's an unintelligent move.
Yeah. Oil, I want the price, right? Now good is one the price. Now the thing about oil and goodness is the prices keep changing. Right now, good prices are cost. It's more good. I don't know if I'm comparing at a specific price. I do quality oil. What happens if the prices of gold goes up? The value of the difference in the money, what happens to me? You understand? And then data means who, especially the area of Ghana, it has any impact if you are so because throughout the period, I'm not sure they have brought in more than 700,000 metric tons of crude with the good for oil thing. But Ghana uses over 350,000 metric tons of fuel every month. So I mean, you see, there's something with our friends at the MPP. Do something to represent something. Every time they want something to have in the headlines and for media discussion, but in reality, I don't want to be wrong here. And I mean, most of us, if you do the mathematics, it's not worth it.
Okay.
Maybe more good. What's the fun with the oil? But don't good. Name you say, "Can you tell me oil?"
Just a answer be and now kind of bro for kind of unintelligent. Oh, okay.
The same as the emitters busy or good and a bear am I sitting stable. normal example of America, India, and those examples, you can't compare it to the Ghanaian situation.
Hey, sir.
Yeah. Between 2014 and 2023, value of good are two Ghana hanging $44 billion.
What's it between
2013, 2014, and 2023? Over that period, the monetary value of gold that you producing in Ghana over the period in $44 billion. Now, out of the billion dollars, out of that $44 billion, the Ghana nyai is around $6 billion, which does not add up to over 13% of the quantum of gold and its worth that was taken out. So, Uko America, the quantum of gold that they have, they control the product and its worth. Uko UK, they control the product and its worth. Upa Ghana, we don't have control over the product, we don't have control over the worth. All the mining companies that work Ghana have major ones are foreign owned. In the case of Anglo Gold, yes, it will make over 2%. And if Anglo Gold makes 600,000 ounces and there's monetary value on it, how does it affect Ghana? What you get is, last year, for instance, the whole of gold proceeds by Ghana is $6 billion. The whole of 2023, $6 billion. Ghana made a little over 900 million. What I say? And if we want to do anything with gold, the first thing we must do is at 706, which governs mining and these activities, a money is solid any nine.
Emrano. Yes, fine, mining, Krumhano, fine.
But
any nine.
And I think I could do you, man, am I emphasize?
Hey.
What I say, if we the first thing, say, who see the enough foundation in ya, who didn't yada. Very good. Instead of talking about the good cocoa, the first thing is that the basic things. Let's do it. And man, we're gonna handle the year mining. Let's give it leg. Because for me, the discussion, I affected the mining, small scale mining sector. I get excited because again in 2022, mining, small scale mining sector, artisanal mining sector, Emma Ghana a little over $1.2 billion. One I don't know. They say if small scale mining sector no mining $1.2 billion over what we got out of mainstream industrialized mining. What it means is that that sector has a huge potential. It is then a young man brano mayen nine. The young farm brano and created opportunities and mining out of that sector. You see, having political discussions and getting topics for people to talk about, they are beautiful, they are nice. But the reality is that they are here for more. It let us provide solutions. I bet dealing with the area of form. And for me feel say that's why I get excited at things that person mama is saying. Yeah, what did I say?
Why are you excited? Because
what he's promising is that Emana any nine, the policies never man running nine. President Mama is talking about say on your opportunity. I'm just a Ghana for baby, I'll be fair, baby, you know, I'm going to move by there. Obey your opportunity. Obey created district mining offices. Obey created environmental protection agency offices in every district that has mining.
No,
it's not like that. There are over 110 mining districts in Ghana. They are not as extent. EP office all man's that way. They all be far away. They all from in way. They all near the Biansi way. They all dance way. They all dance perform way. So in the whole of Ashanti region, beyond Kumasi, the only district that you can find an EP office is Obuasi, and that is after we had allowed Anglo to do a footprint reduction, and the environmental department became vacant, and we are using it for environmental protection agency as a result of the agitations that came about in January of 2016. Me chief executive for Obuasi. Nipa no minerals commission or Hemiho. Wilson. No, and look in the central region. And I was chief executive in the Ashanti region. Now the old
central region
and then a babyshe, Memiho was it. Now the old districts don't do our central region and all the minimum. But me time near the market Adansi North inti, any Adansi South in the same. I'll take them as one district.
Oh.
Or here Obuasi. Or here Adansi North. Or here Adansi South. Or here Bekwai. Or here Amansia Central. No, I hear Amansia West. So 6 or 7 districts for one person. And he has Monday to Friday to work. In addition to one district, no work. FNSA. And if the other towns or other districts in the central region, he takes care of minimum. The next office you could find, Konongo. The next one, which is in the western region. So you come into the central region, the only Minerals Commission office in the region, Konongo. The ones almost free in the Hini, all banning in Ano, of baby in Neba, which is in the western region. So when the man says, a man at 706 they are perfect. Minerals Commission is responsible for licensing and monitoring. Environmental Protection Agency, environmental issues and equipment, sir. Because mining is a hazardous activity.
That's right.
And equipment, sir. Water Resources Commission is responsible for making sure that water resources are above mining areas. You know. They are at compliance level. So the man is saying that this are normal regional airport or the 110 mining office, and then he's going to add another assay clusters. On them chain. And at the top of it is going to be the Ghana Gold Board, which is going to be a minerals investment and marketing unit.
Okay. When you hear a full day with you, now, yeah, can you and then you find a home.
Yeah. Into I think we'll come and discuss.
I hope everything is fine. Today is Friday.
By God's grace.
Now we're sharing. We started this, and let me quickly ask you: development in northern Ghana. Why is the region still struggling?
Thank you very much. I would like to also use this opportunity to thank you and Media General, most especially on Nuya TV, for giving the North this particular voice. I mean, to be able to also tell the world or this country or policymakers where we are on the ladder in terms of development. The last time when we did the launch and the introduction, I think I mentioned one key thing, which was education. And if you look at education and the amount government spends on education up north, I mentioned and I gave the statistics from where I got it from the University of Ghana Business School, one Professor Abdullahi Abdul Ghaffaro. Now, there's one thing, the rot in our educational setup, especially up north, it's not just at one particular level. It starts from the basic even up to the tertiary level. A key example I'll give is, why would a whole university campus be established without a firefighting station? To the extent where the safety of students is called to question and there is no fire tender to attend. So a whole building, university building of the University for Development Studies, got burnt down with property in it. The luck was that there were no students as of the time the incident occurred. So these are some of the examples. Now, very close to where I live, there's this school called Nyuhani Community Vocational and Technical Institute. I sent a video of that particular school, the carpentry, the wood workshop, to Godwin, the producer. If you look inside, it's not fit for even animals. Huh? I am telling you, it's not even fit for animals.
The school?
Yes, the classroom where technical students are supposed to learn woodwork practicals.
It is not fit to house animals.
It is not fit to house animals. There is no roofing. The roofing Godwin has it, the producer has it. I sent it to him. Now, if you look at another school called Viting Senior High School, very close to Ghana Senior High School, it's just opposite, almost opposite the teaching hospital.
This thing that you're talking about, didn't happen about 10 years ago. You're talking about 2024.
Just 2023, 24, this year. And even the pictures I'm talking about is about 2023 and 2024, just this year.
Just this year?
Yes, sir. Viting Senior High School had to divide their own dining hall into 5 classrooms. A senior high school, which is also a technical school.
A senior high school?
Yes, sir.
Divided the dining hall into 5?
Into 5. That was after there was a major crack. That is it. That is the dining hall. And these are all what you are seeing. You see the whiteboard marker boards. These are classrooms, and that is the dining hall of the school. Divided into 5 classrooms so that they can accommodate students. So some of these things are all adding up to the challenges. Now I mentioned the issue of industries. Basically, every person that completes university, tertiary at the north, they either go into police, the military.
How I wish I can
teachers.
I don't know if you can
teaching,
if you can say this in your local language.
In our language.
Yes.
Okay, I think yes.
Do that for me. Even though I don't understand, but go ahead.
Yes.
Where you want Gordon to play a video,
yeah,
you can say that in English. Gordon will hear, would also get to hear.
All right, sir.
And then we'll play the video for you.
So, I'm for the Sheldon Pa on your TV. So, I'm going to tell you my Viting Senior High School. Captain Smart, me Buhamara Buhagu Zangpa, to do Bobble, till you have gone some niche sham. I mean, 10 years more. Viting Senior High School, the Amphone them Kabzampa, Catalerma. Girls dormitory, Drangela Dingma, Mbonelu, Kabaye Biponsma, Zamba Tacha classroom Shangapune, Karicheka Blanca classrooms. This order Cheme, Kabapazang, Shukurma dining hall, Shukurma the Zero Shapolo, Denham Palais classrooms, Devan Perglomiji Bunu, the video covering Merket Catalerma, Bumper classrooms ma, Pumpo Buama, Yapoloka Viting Secondary School, Shukurma Kabadir. Shukuru ma endila bendiru bi endi bendiru sheti gbin ka chante jindi bendiru ma kanom be tam da kan yarbina yapol kabina ma yen fan. All I'm saying is that after taking the dining hall of the school, there is no dining hall for the students. So anytime they have to eat, they eat under a tree. Their food is served under a tree. So with best there, and best can
21st century Ghana.
Just this. You can go to Viting Senior High and check. There's even a video of the water situation of that particular school again on YouTube. If you search for Viting Senior High School, it is there. But the other school I'm talking about, they are not so privileged to have such things to be able to show what they have. And I think the principal there too is also scared that she may be victimized. So if you go there even to do anything media work, you have to hide it. You have to do it on the blind side or the hind side of the principal or the school authorities. So that particular, I wish Gordon would play that particular video where the classroom, in fact the technical woodwork, I don't know what to describe unless the video is shown, then we can see what I'm talking about. Now when it comes to roads, I think Tamale South is one of the largest.
This is the dining hall converted into classrooms.
Into classrooms.
Okay.
Yes, and one of the students took the video. I did an editorial on the school about the water, and one of the students took this video and sent it to me. So that's what we are saying.
You said you have another video. You're talking about another video.
Yes, there's another video which is from the technical school. Yeah, okay. Community Technical School. That one also has a woodwork class, and go and see inside. Even you see chicken loitering about in that classroom. And there are students there waiting for their teacher to come and teach them. Now when we go to routes, yes, there are some major routes within the Tamale Township. But look at other adjoining districts that would also help, like bring services and other stuff that are produced in the villages or the districts into the northern region, the capital, so that maybe other places can also come and pick it up, and then commercial activity will boom. You go there, there are some of the districts, there are no proper routes. We go to telecommunication, there are very close even to, even in my own house, Captain, you won't believe it. There are particular areas in my room, when I put my phone there, you can call me 1,000,000 times. The call will not come through. There are villages who have to hang their phones on a particular spot on a tree to be able to receive or make calls. Yes, in northern region, and it's not too far from the regional capital.
They hang their phones on a tree?
On a tree, yes. Tijo is a very typical example in the Myang constituency. Tijo is one typical example. There's one in the Deboya constituency, Sakpa. That's the name.
If you want to receive a call,
You have to go to a particular spot under a tree
and hang
your phone there before you can receive. So you go under the tree, and there are a lot of ropes hanging around that particular spot where they believe they can like receive the network to be able to make calls.
So when you receive the call, how do you listen to the call?
That is one thing. I think you have to put it on loudspeaker to be able to. Yes. And so in this age where we are preaching IT and technology, we are preaching digitization. And the most commonest thing to do for people to even have a network to be able to communicate effectively becomes a problem.
When you hang the phone on the tree, you have digitized the tree.
Zuba, what's it?
When you hang the phone on the tree, you have digitized the tree.
Now, Captain, one funny thing.
Oh my God.
There's a road that links you from Yendi to Tamale. During President Mahamad's time, I happened to be part of a team that did valuation for structures that were going to be demolished for the route to be constructed. At least a 4-way route, 2 on the right and 2 on the left. But go to the Yendi road and see what is happening there. The road expansion is not up to 3 meters. What they are doing currently.
It's not even up to 3 meters.
Yes.
That's a very busy road.
And it's a very busy road. And the carnage that is happening on the road currently, you will not believe it. You will be shocked. I have did an editorial upon this particular road. And I was saying that, look, this road has been reduced. And to my shock, one person from the communities around where the road is called me and said, oh, they came to give us compensation and told us not to move and that the road will not affect us. So why then do you even give the compensation in the first place? Oh. So the developmental issues of northern Ghana, sometimes our leaders, and the last time you mentioned, this is national television, that people should send videos and pictures of developmental changes. I think you were a witness on Wednesday when we were coming to this place. One journalist called me and we asked him to send the videos, and they're afraid to do that. That is the amount of silence in the northern region. Because when you do that video and it falls into anybody's community or his constituency, you are targeted as either fighting him or disrespecting him, or you belong to a particular camp and you have been sent by that camp to destroy him. Oh. So developmental challenges are better kept and not talked about in the northern region. I am telling you. So the media, I don't know what control politicians. I am telling you, and I'm a media practitioner. And that is one of the reasons why I'm out of my radio station where I was working. Because I will not keep quiet to that. And I will not submit to your 1,000 Ghana cedi or 500 Ghana cedi, even if I don't have it. Wow. Look, there's a female school where you are entering Tamale called Lamashebu, St. Mary's. If you go inside, state-of-the-art equipment, the school was owing 60-something thousand Ghana cedi on electricity and water. Because it's a technical school and more of the things they use there are electronic and things. They couldn't raise the money to pay, and VRA came to disconnect them.
Is it a government school?
It's a government institution. It's under TVET and other things. So they came to disconnect them. They could not pay. The principal had to sit on the floor, bare floor, to beg VRA to leave the light on. And then they sent a WhatsApp message on parents' PTA platform that parents should pay 100 cedi. Without the notice, the students did not know. And most of their parents are uneducated, so some of them will not even know what they are talking about. The students arrived, they reported to school the following semester. And the school authorities had given a list of payments to the security man at the gate. That you don't pay the 100 cedi and you don't get to even have access to the school.
When was this?
That was in 2023.
Okay.
Yes, sir. In 2023. I got wind of this information, entered the school a number of occasions, and I did my investigations and found out that information was actually accurate. Because I saw the list and about 45 students had already paid. And further investigations revealed that at least 4 students ladies, girls, because it's a girls' school. 4 of them were now sleeping with boys in Tamale, their boyfriends. They couldn't pay the 100 cedis, so they didn't get to enter. I wanted to do the story. I confronted the school authorities, and they invited somebody from GES who happened to be my senior brother to come and sit on the panel and to ask me that I should go and concentrate on bigger schools like Ghana School, Tamale School, and B School. They have bigger problems.
Oh, ha, Ghana.
So even our own development, sometimes when we don't get it, yes, we may blame others, but we are also a part of the problem.
You are not allowed to talk about it.
You are not allowed to even discuss it. So how does policymakers even take it up and work on it?
But you have MPs, you have ministers from the place, you've had president, we still have a vice president coming from the north. The defense minister is from there.
Yeah.
Recently, the interior minister was also from up north. You can count as many.
The current finance minister is even from up.
Yeah, the finance minister, the defense minister, all of them are from up north.
Their enlightenment is rather a detriment to our development. To be very honest with you.
Their enlightenment is a detriment.
Yes, to our development.
And
I'll give you one classical example.
I think if you drive to the north, you will understand and appreciate the fact that their enlightenment indeed has become a detriment, because they come to Accra, they get educated, they buy houses at East Legon, they get stuck there.
And most of the time when they visit, they only visit to kind of just give some free, small freebies to guys who would become their cronies. And anytime you make a story from their constituency, you are attacked by those people, either on the media or even physically. Because me, I have been told that I'll be attacked at my radio station. And my area is not just a weak area where you walk into my studio and come and attack me.
So your area is not a weak area?
No.
So you can't just walk
into a studio to attack my area, a person from my area who is doing a particular program that's affecting your MP. No. So they told them to get ready so that when they come, they will face it off, and actually they didn't come. And it was all because I mentioned an issue about Haruna Iddrisu.
That was it?
Yes, and they sent somebody physically to come and tell me that the next time I do any program and Haruna Iddrisu's name or Tamale South comes up, I was going to be attacked.
Anyway.
And unluckily on his part, there was, you launched a hospital or clinic, small clinic for a particular community called Yaile. And he made a statement that he knows how for him, even if he doesn't come to Tamale, they will send him the seats. Even if he doesn't come to campaign, they will send him the seat.
Okay, so on that note, sending the seats to people. Star
30 seconds. Government Planting for Food and Jobs has been launched twice in the northern region. Surprisingly, in this modern age, you can't use a hoe and cutlass to farm. There is no single tractor by government to help farmers in the northern region to be able to farm. So how do we achieve results for that particular one? You can only see pickups marked Planting for Food, and I don't see how a pickup can be used in farming, apart from carrying products like farm implements and other things.
Adio.
We'll be right back.
Ghana for You TV.
Ghana for You TV.
Ghana for You TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne piano ne opa bibia kokotoko ne na bro o konfo e ho na meskani Twitter ye na me kire wo mo mashira wo ayo kase pia.